Hi everyone, I'm Josh with USCutter, and in today's video we're going to be introducing you to the Neenah Image Clip Laser Light Transfer paper. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best laser light transfer papers on the market. It's a two-step paper, and it works extremely well with both of our Ghost printers, as well as the more professional printers like the Uninet series. As I mentioned before, the Neenah Image Clip paper is a two-step paper. So your A sheet or your imaging sheet is going to be this one with the white blank side and then the red grids and red font typing on it. And then your adhesive sheet is going to have a white blank side and then this green gridded backer sheet side on this. Do not print on this sheet. I promise you it will not come out to good results because you're going to be printing on adhesive. Next thing we're going to do is show you how you need to set up your printer when you're going to print with this type of paper. Just like other laser transfers, it requires you to have your media type set to something different, and I have mine set to color laser transparency. I've also had success with heavy glossy, heavy, and that's pretty much all that I've tested. Those three have always done me just fine on this type of paper and most laser transfer papers. So now we're just going to go ahead and print it. And I've got my dragon here, and then just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and print a few other things. I've got a heart right here, and again, just because it has the Ghost logo on it doesn't mean that you can't do this with any of the other types of printers and toners. I'm just going to use that as an example because that's just what I happen to have here at my house. Next, we're going to press the image and transfer sheets together so the adhesive will transfer over to the image sheet. We're going to put them together with the grids facing outwards. This way the adhesive and toner are put together. Then I'm going to put it inside a large sheet of paper to protect my press from any extra adhesive that might come out around the edges. Press the image press the two sheets together for 20 seconds at 210 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to do a hot peel immediately after that. And then we're ready to press it to the shirt. We're going to press it to the substrate for 30 seconds at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a very high temperature, so be careful when you're doing this. Once it's cooled down to the touch, we're going to proceed to do a cold peel, and we're going to make sure that we pull the shirt back very tight while we just slowly roll it back off of the shirt. And you see we've got a nice image there, and then we're going to prepare it for one last final finishing press. And before we do that, let's just go ahead and stretch out the fabric. That way it can recover, and you don't have to worry about peeling and cracking as much, and you're going to have a much longer lasting shirt. Now that we've stretched it out, let's go ahead and do our finishing press. 375 degrees for 10 seconds, and then we're good to go. And I'll quickly just finish pressing the rest of my images to my t-shirt. Another great thing about Neenah Image Clip Laser Light is that it works great with Caesar heat transfer vinyl. Caesar HTV works great when you layer it on top of this laser transfer paper. So, what do you know? We can use Caesar with everything. Yay! Next, let's talk washability. How long will this shirt last? Well, with this design that I've done right here, I've washed it 10 times, just like normal wash cycles like you would. I don't pay attention to the wash instructions because your customer's never going to pay attention to those anyway. And you can see I've got a little bit of cracking, but altogether it holds up extremely well because of the rasterization techniques I've used on it. Next, we'll move over to something a little more solid. You can see that after 10 washes that the ends, the black where it's really solid, is starting to crack, and you can notice that. Keep in mind that we're zoomed up really close to the shirt, and so you won't really notice these cracks from a little bit of a distance. But the shirt does recover extremely well. You don't have anything peeling off, which is nice. You can also see that over here on the Unicorn, we've got the same thing going on. A couple little cracks there, but as a whole, the image is still there like it should be. So this Neenah Image Laser Light Transfer paper is a very durable paper. Now, before we go, let's talk about some of the things that can go wrong. Let's take this example right here. You can see that I don't have enough adhesive actually covering the bottom cheeks of this Unicorn printout that I've got here. We'll go ahead and press that bad layer to it, as shown right here. Well, I'll go ahead and peel it. I've already pressed it. And so notice how I'm going to peel right here. I'm starting to pull up there. I'm having some trouble with it. I could just keep going with it, but it's going to actually rip, and so it wouldn't be a good idea to keep going with that edge. So I'm going to move over here to the other side and hope that I don't have as much resistance. Now keep in mind, this is that bad print that we just saw before, and so it didn't have enough adhesive, so you can see the toner, it clearly didn't stick. Now I want to show you why you can't layer this stuff on top of itself, because you can see it's clearly see-through and that the colors on the image below can be seen through it as clear as day. So with that, thank you so very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions about anything at all, feel free to contact us at sales@uscutter.com with any questions you might have. That'll go directly to myself and the entire sales team here at USCutter. Again, be sure to check out the video description for other videos that we have. We've got a lot of stuff related to laser transfer that you can check out. Thank you again so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care.